I'm going to rank all of my Pokemon plush toys because I need to reorganize them since I have some new ones. First step, I guess, is putting them on the ground. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of me picking stuff up, putting it there, describing where I got it, if there's anything like specific or special about it, and then like a ranking. The ranking will be like C is the lowest because generally I like all of these, or else I wouldn't have bought it. And then to the top, which is like some series of S's. I will make it up as I go. Okay. Espeon. I bought this at Berkeley at some like Japanese plush toy store or like Japanese like convenience store kind of thing. Anyways, definitely knockoff. It's got some incorrect features. I'm gonna put it C tier. General rule of thumb, I want to make it so that all the Pokemon's faces are like visible to outside viewers because I think it's important they all receive like love and affection regardless of their placement, so that's important to me. Next, Big Pikachu. I think this is my first plushie. I got it as like a present. I don't know if it was from my family or from like a family friend. It's like in rough condition. It has like stains or like a little hole in his tummy. And he's also like more of a blob than like a Pikachu. I'll say probably like B tier, but he's really big. I don't know if he like fits well. Good enough. Next, Piplup. Bought this at the mall when I was a kid. I had another Piplup that was smaller that I liked a lot, but I lost it on vacation, so this is kind of a replacement. And I kind of realized I don't really love a plush just because it's big. I think it's like this one's too flat because it's more of like a body pillow kind of thing. So I'll say C tier. Okay. Let's see, what else is kind of big? Oh. Whale Lord. Whee. Bought him at New York Pokemon Center recently. Did not fit in my suitcase, so I had my friend Aaron check in the bag so he could bring it for me. A tier for sure, definitely A tier. Very big though. This is the problem. It's like if I put them based on where they rank, it's gonna look crazy. Anyways, next, Ice Cube. I bought this from Pokemon Center. It's like very squishy material, which I quite like. I think especially the head, but there's like this weird pole in the middle that's like kind of like stiff, I guess, to keep it upright, but it's like also weirdly phallic. I would say B tier. So it's very squishy. I do like that. Next, Drampa. I bought this in Berkeley off of like free and for sale because someone was selling Pokemon plush toys. I like it because I think it's pretty well made. I don't think I have anything else from this like manufacturer. I'll say C tier because Grandpa's not my favorite. Oh my god, it's so hard to place these things. Okay, let me just put you here. Let me put you down. The other plushie I got from that Berkeley Free for Sale, I bought this Ariados. This is also like decently well made. I think, this is the same manufacturer. But I'll probably put C tier just because I don't love Ariados because I hate spiders in real life. But it is like a pretty decent plush. Okay, what else is kind of Suicune Growlithe. I got this from Pokemon Center. I like this a lot more, I think, online. I think in real life, I think its face is like a little flat dimensionality wise, so it looks like a little weird. So I'll give this like a C tier, but I do think it's cute. Next, Mega Swampert. I think my brother got me this. I'm not sure if this is like a real Pokemon Center plush or if it's like a knockoff. Either way, I think he looks kind of wonky, like his face. He just has like this, it's like kind of pushed in like on the left side. And it's kind of off-putting. Definitely C tier. Next, let's see. Primal Kyogre. Got this from my cousins for a Christmas present. I think it's actually pretty well made. I feel like it's very accurate. And it's like pretty hefty. I would say B tier. Okay. What's next? I'm trying to do big ones. Okay. Dedenne, this is a gift from a friend. I think this coloring is a little different than the actual Dedenne because this was like pure yellow rather than like more of like an orangey coloration in the like the overall skin. But I think it's funny. I guess it's like an interesting knockoff. I would say probably like B tier because it's still pretty cute, even if it's a little wonky. Let's see what else. What else is kind of big? I have Gengar Backpack from Pokemon Center. I think this is so cute. It doesn't hold anything. It's like probably kind of useless, but I just think it's so funny as an adult to wear this. So I would say probably, this is probably like an S tier because it's like so stupid. I sometimes wear this. I'll put this here for now. Okay. What else is kind of big? Let's do Luxray. This is like a fluffy Luxray. So it's very soft and I like that material a lot. And it's very intimidating and well made. So this is like a newer plush that I got from Pokemon Center. I'll say this is like B tier. Oh, this is not gonna work. Okay, Typhlosion. I also got this from Pokemon Center. I think it's well made. I like the fire, but I think like the one thing is that this one, like, if you hold it straight up, like you can see that this side droops, and I wish it was like just like a little stiffer up. But like I guess I would rather have this be soft than like tough. I think it's very cute, very angry looking. I'd say this is probably like B tier. Next, I have Reshiram, also from Pokemon Center, New York. I bought this in middle school as a part of like a trip to New York for Model United Nations. I remember like asking the teacher and being like, we have to go to the Pokemon Center. It's the only one in all of America. And I like grabbed a few plushies in quick succession and immediately bought them. I love Reshiram. It's such a cool Pokemon. It's definitely one of my favorite legendaries, and I think this plush is really cool and interesting, and I think it's but it is like very tough. It's not very like squishy, so it's probably not one of my, it's not like my favorite plush because it's like just not something that you can really hug. I would say I'll put this in B tier. Okay, next, I'll do the other ones that I got from New York that one time. So I got this Suicune. I love it. I think it's very elegant. It's very cute. It's still like a plushie, kind of like a Pokédoll style, so it's a little more chibi, but I think it's really well done. I would say this is definitely like an A tier. And then the last plushie I got from New York that one trip, is this. It's a Chibi Kyogre, also Pokédoll style, so it's very round, it's very dumb looking. I like this one a lot because I think it's like more cute and like small. I actually generally, unless it's like a really big doll, I actually prefer them kind of small because it's easier to like carry it around. I would definitely say this is A tier. I think it's just like so silly looking. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, next I'll do Corviknight. This is a birthday present from my friend Bernie. It's, I think, very cute, very silly. Because he looks kind of like thick in this stance, I think, but it is also like very intimidating and dark. I'll put this in B tier. Okay, next, let's do Hacksaurus. Got this online from not Pokemon Center. So I like that he has like a little hood thing. I don't think this is intentional to be like able to move, but it's funny. I drew this as a part of like an art thing in like AP Studio Art where it was about like perspective. So I made his head like really big so that the blades were huge. But the thing is, like, I don't think it worked super well because it wasn't obvious to people who didn't know that it was like a strange perspective on it. That being said, I do like this plushie a lot. I think he's very angry. I will put him in A tier. Oh god. Xerneas. Oh, I wanted this plush for so long. I think just because it's, Xerneas is probably my favorite legendary Pokemon. I think it's so elegant. I think it's what Arceus could have been if Arceus was like gay and pretty. I just think it's such a beautiful plush. It's the only thing is like it doesn't stand very well, but it's fine. I like, nobody's perfect. I definitely say like S or like double S. It looks silly. Next I will do Bidoof. I love this Bidoof. It's super soft. It's the same material as the Luxray, but I think it works better because it's like a little less details and so it's a little just more squish. It's so cute. It's so huggable. I think it looks so dumb. I like that its buck teeth are just like this like flap of like felt. It's so funny to me. Definitely like S or SS tier. I'll say SS. I'll give it to him. Next, Gumi. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Definitely like SS. Oh. Enough again. I'm gonna give it triple S. I think it's so cute. I love it because it's super squishy, super dumb, very big and like floppy. I got this from Pokemon Center. It's so cute. Okay. Hatena, also from Pokemon Center, like similar squishy material to Ice Cube, I think. I love it. I took it with like a road trip down to like with me to LA to see my boyfriend. I just put in the passenger seat and I was like, "You're so cute." I definitely put this in like triple S tier. I love this plushie. Next, Popplio from Pokemon Center. I just bought this because I think I had the other two already, and I just really wanted to complete the set because I really like all the baby starters of Sun and Moon. I would say this is like definitely A. I think it's just really cute. I think it's super cute. Litten, also from Pokemon Center. I think I got this at a GameStop in SF. I like Litten a lot because it looks like it does not care about your life at all. I would say S tier. Okay, Nickit. Got this from Pokemon Center. I think it's just so well made. I really like the details in the ombre of its tail. I like its little like markings on its face. I like its little smirk. I think it's just really well done. I would say this is probably, I think it's S tier. Okay. Next, Mudkip. I got this from a friend. I think it's like face like a little flat, and it is kind of like funny looking, but it has like a suction cup. I would say this is probably like a B tier. Please stand up. Oh, you did. Nice. Next, another Mudkip that I bought from Pokemon Center. This is one of my like earlier plushes. It's really tough. It's not squishy at all, and he doesn't stand that well. But I think it's really like derpy. And for nostalgia, I'll give it A tier. Yeah. Also, like, I got the Mudkip that I bought first, but someone else gave me another Mudkip, and I don't care. Like, I don't mind having duplicates of it, just because it's not the same exact plush, so it doesn't really matter that it's the same. Jolteon, I won't put this on the shelf because I sometimes sleep with this. This is like a gift from my boyfriend. It's like the first plush, and maybe the only plush he's gotten me. I got this pretty early on when we were dating. He got this from the Pokemon Center in New York. I think it's super cute. I think it's super cute that he gave it to me. So this is definitely like an S tier for me. Whoosh. Pikachu Bag. I got this from like the Universal Walk in like near Universal Studios in LA. I got this for my birthday just because I thought it'd be kind of funny. I never use this that much because I feel really weird using this. Because it looks like I'm carrying a Pikachu skin. But it is cute and it's funny. I will put it as a B tier. I think we're starting to move into like more of a standard size plushie, so they're a little smaller than all the big ones that we've been looking at. Dragonite, a gift from my friend Aaron. I think he got this in New York or Japan. I forgot. It's one of those. It might be Japan. But it's very cute. I think it's interesting that this one is like so brightly colored. I would say definitely A tier. And the other plushie he got me from that time is this. Oh my god, there's so many plushies. Oh, where is it? Where? Oh, here. He got me this. Aaron also got me the shiny Mimikyu. I love this one a lot. I like Mimikyu a lot just ever since it came out. I think its concept is so cool that it just wants to be loved, so it dressed up as something that's popular. I like that it's shiny. I think it's my only Pokemon that is shiny, because I feel like shiny plushes are pretty rare, especially like official ones from Pokemon Center. This is definitely like an S tier. My other one that I like a lot and is similar. I'm gonna start. Oh, here. This is like my first Dragonite plush that I got. Dragonite is actually my favorite Pokemon of all time. I just like that it's like a final Evo that is still cute and approachable, and he's also chubby and strong. I've raised many a Dragonite. They're I love it. Even though this one's like a little worn down now, it's still very chibi. I would say this is like probably in my S tier. Maybe my double S tier even. Okay, I'm gonna start just grabbing the ones next to me. Darkrai, got this from Pokemon Center, part of the Sitting Cuties plushes. I think it's funny. I think that's funny that's weighted on the bottom. I would give this a B tier. Snom, it's like a butt for a face. It's so cute. It's from Pokemon Center, very cute. It has little beads on in the bottom to keep it weighted. Definitely like S tier. Togekiss. Togekiss is also one of my favorite Pokemon, just in general. I think it's so cute that an egg evolves into an airplane. I think it's so cute and round and silly, and I think this one is pretty well made. I would give this, I give this one like a double S tier. I've seen some Togekiss plushes and I like mine a lot. Okay. Skyman or Sky Shaman. I bought this from Target. This one's kind of floppy and it's supposed to be like related to Mystery Dungeon, so it has like this little carrier bag. I'd give this maybe like a B tier. Rayquaza, I think this is also a gift from my brother. I think it's kind of janky looking in that like its antennas and are like a little floppy in its mouth. It's just kind of weird looking. I would give this maybe a C tier. Okay. Leafeon, I think I got this from like a Japanese store in the mall. It's definitely bootleg and it shows, but it's still pretty cute. I would give it a B tier. Mr. Fish or Dragovish. I think it's pretty cute because it just looks like it wants to die and it's suffering, but still pretty jolly in the face. I would say this is definitely an A tier just because it's very silly. Oh. Fion, from the store online. I don't like that the jewel isn't fabric because it's like a little scratched now over the years, but I think otherwise it's like a really cute, really well made plush. I would say probably A tier. Okay, so many no. Okay. Lugia, I think I bought this online from Amazon for like $2. It's definitely super bootleggy and kind of chunky. I think just because the quality is kind of poor, I would say C tier. If this was like a little nicer, I'd probably put it higher because I do like Lugia a lot. Zorua, I bought this at the mall. I think it's like decently well made and it had a sound pack, but I found that kind of annoying. So I took it out. I would say this is probably like a B tier. Vaporeon, I got this from Pokemon Center as a part of my birthday when I was a kid. I think Vaporeon is probably my favorite evolution. And so definitely this is like A tier. Definitely A tier. Oh, I think actually organizing them will take time. Garchomp, also from my friend Aaron. He looks so angry. I think that his face is like a little chunkier rather than sleek is kind of funny to me. I would say this is definitely like... Are you A or B? Tell me. I'll put B. Notched Ear Pichu from a store online. I think it's super cute. I think it's weird, like its face curves out a little bit rather than being perfectly round, which I don't like as much, but otherwise I do think it's a very cute plushie. I will say I'll put it in A tier. Okay, Dragonair. I bought this from Pokemon Center. I love it. It's like you can like twist it and it'll hold its shape. So while it's not like the most like huggable plush all the time, I think it's very like fun to play with, which is nice. I would say this is definitely an S tier. Giratina, I bought this online. It's kind of like, I know like this head part around, it fell off and my mom had to re-sew it on. In general, like there's too much felt detail for me because the felt is kind of cheap. So I'll put this in C tier. Glaceon, I bought this also from the mall, similarly bootleg to the Leafeon. It's like cute but kind of janky. I'll put this in C tier. Munchlax from Target. It's one of my earlier plushes. It's very silly. I think I'll put it in C tier. Cherim, also from Target. As you can tell, a lot of my plushies are either from Target or Pokemon Center because I originally started buying my plushies from Target. I think it's cute. I don't love... Like, Cherim has never been one of my favorite Pokemon, but I do think this is cute. I'll put this in B tier. Eevee, also bootleg, also from... This one might be from the Berkeley convenience store thing. I'll put this in C tier. I just don't think it's like a super well-made Eevee. Azelf, bought this online. I like Azelf a lot and I used it in my Sinnoh team, even though mine had bad IVs. I'll put this in B tier because it's kind of like, it's like stare is kind of creepy to me. Licky Licky from Target. It's very derpy looking, very silly. I'll put this in B tier. Wooloo, very cute, very soft. It's from Pokemon Center. I'll put this in B tier just because it's so like round and it looks like it wants to roll. Duskull from Target. I never liked Duskull a lot, but I think this plush has really grown on me over time. I just think it's like a funny, silly guy. So I'll put this in A tier. Igglybuff from Pokemon Center. I bought it as a kid. It looks so silly. It's so round. I'll put this in B tier. Togetic, part of the Sitting Cutie plushies. I think I bought this more because I had a Togepi and a Togekiss, and I just wanted to complete the line. I'll put this in B tier just because I don't like that there's a seam right across its face between its eyes and its mouth. I think it just like gives it a weird line, but otherwise I think it's well made. Gengar, I think from all the convenience store in Berkeley. He's like kind of creepy and round, and I don't think he's not nearly as accurate as like the backpack that I have, so I'll put this in C tier. Shaman, I bought this online. It's the same one as like the Giratina, so it has this like felt, but because there's like less felt details overall, I don't think it's as like egregious as with the Giratina. I'll put this in B tier. Okay. Lucas and Don Pikachu. Sinnoh is like one of my favorite regions. I just really liked it. I think it's also because like it was relatively early in my Pokemon journey because I started in really playing in Gen 3. I think they're very silly because they look kind of dumb. So I'll put them in A tier. No! No! Okay. Let's move these to the front so it's easier to grab. Okay. Next, Lapras. I got this at the same time I got my Vaporeon, also from PokemonCenter.com. I think it's super cute. It's very chibi looking. I think I actually like this more than maybe an actual Lapras because it's more cute rather than like elegant. I'll put this probably in A tier. Same birthday. I got this Wailord, so I had this with Vaporeon and Lapras. I think it's very cute. Now I have a huge Wailord, so he's like a little boy next to it. This one's definitely a little more chibi, so I'll put this probably in B tier now, just because of comparison. I don't like it as much as the big one, but it is very silly. Christmas Mantike and Piplup. I think this is from this past year. It's like their holiday themed. It's so cute. It's so silly. I'll put this in A tier, like just because I think there's like lots of little details to this that make it super cute. Plusle, I got this from Target. I had like, I've seen like a Plusle that I thought was a little cuter in the past, but I didn't get it, and so just like seeing another one, I was like, oh, I should just get this one now. I'll put this one in C tier. Minun, I originally had a different Minun that I also thought was a little cuter, but my friend had like lost it at school, and so I kind of bought this as a replacement. I think while it's like very cute and like very Poké-Dolly, I don't think it really looks like Minun because I think it's like a little too chibi. So I'll put this in C tier as well. Next, I have the Sitting Cuties Weavile. I like Weavile a lot. I just think it's really cool. I think this one, for some reason, the proportions to me look like a little weird. I think like his hands look super big here. Maybe that's accurate, and maybe like it's just tripping me out seeing it in real life. So I'll probably put this in B tier. Clef Cleffa, so cute, so soft. I think this is from Target. It's so cute. I don't think I liked Cleffa as much until I actually got this plushie. And so now I'm definitely putting this in like A tier. Sylveon, I think I got this. I think this is also from the Japanese convenience store in Berkeley. I think it's like has lots of like this felt detailing, which again I don't love. And I think like for example these bows you can tell are like really big. They should be pressed in more in the middle to actually create the bow pattern. So I think this is just like not very detailed as a plush. I'll put this in like C tier. Manaphy from Target. You can tell I put like ribbons on some of these Pokemon as scarf. I did that as a kid to like accessorize them. Very like gay. I think I like went to like many Targets looking for this plush, so I was really relieved when I found it. I think it's well made, so I'll put this in A. Litwick, I got this in Japan when I went during my like study abroad. I bought this with some friends. I think it's so cute. I like that it's weight at the bottom. Litwick and Chandelure, that whole line, I've always just loved their concept even before Black and White was officially released. So I will definitely put this in A. It's getting tough. I also got this Gumi during the same trip to Japan. I love this one so much. This is clearly a little different from the other Gumi. This one has like black lines around its face. It's kind of giving it more of like a cartoonish outline. But I love it. It was like my friend. I took pictures of it everywhere while I was in Japan. This is definitely like an S tier. Zubat, I got this from Target. I never liked Zubat a lot, but I do like this plush a lot, and I think buying this helped me get into that whole line more. So I like Crobat a lot more. I still don't like Golbat, but overall I'd probably put this in... I'll put you in B. Esper, about this from Target. I love how creepy it looks. Like for some reason here, I think how off-putting its stare is really adds to the appeal of the doll. Even like it's like the fact that it's so stiff as a plush and not like very squishy, and that it's like standing in this manner. I just think it's like all like fits Esper's vibe. I'll definitely put this in like A tier. Halloween Whimsicott. It's dressed up as like Glare and Wheezing. I don't actually love the fact that it's like in a Halloween costume. I'm not a big Halloween person in general. I just really wanted like a Whimsicott plush. And so I got this. I do think it's super well made though. Like all the detailing is like really nicely made. Like it has a little costume with this like pattern, this like the back of its head, the fluff is like super squishy and nice. So I'll definitely put this in like, I'm gonna put it in S tier. I qualified for Pokemon World Championships as a kid because of my Whimsicott. Like it carried my team. My whole team was based around it being able to use like Prankster along with like Taunt and Tailwind, and this was like back in Gen 5 when it was like super good. I just loved it so much, so I owe it S. Squirtle, I think this is from Target, I want to say. No, I got this from Pokemon Center actually. I don't remember. Anyways, actually maybe I had my friend buy this. I don't know. I think I bought this more to complete the set of Kanto. I think I've been doing that more, and I kind of want to stop. buying plushies just to complete the set, just because it's like, oh, I should only buy things that I really want. I'd probably put this in C tier. Heracross, I bought this from Pokemon Center. I didn't like Heracross a lot growing up, but I think it's grown on me more just because I think it's like a silly bug that wants to fight. I'll put this in B tier. Phalanx. I hate that it's like kind of phallic in nature, both because like the Pokemon itself, but also just the way that the plush is made, because it's like they're all attached to each other. I don't like this material as much. It's from Pokemon Center because it's not squishy, like it's pretty firm, but I guess it's more so it keeps their shape and they stay together. I think Phalanx is a cool concept though, so I'll put this in B tier. Jirachi from Pokemon Center, very chibi, very cute. I'll put this in B tier. Pachirisu, very cute, from Target. I love Pachirisu a lot. I think here, like, its body is a little too, like disproportionate. Like, this little arm is a little off. And maybe if this, like, body was a little more chibi, and so that the focus was just on the tail, I think I would maybe like it a little more. But still, I think B tier. Swink, one of the early plushes I got from Target. It's very cute, very silly looking. I'm definitely gonna put this in B tier. Turtwig, from Target. I think this Turtwig is kind of weird looking, like its face is just like a little too flat, because I think this is supposed to come out a little more in the real thing, and its twig now over time has just like wilted. So I'll put this in C tier, but I do like Turtwig a lot. Apom, also from Target. I think this is well made. Like, it's a pretty decent Target plush. I just think that like I don't have a super big attachment to Apom naturally, so I'll put this in C tier. Drifblim, also a Target plushie. I always really like Drifblim, but I think like for some reason this plushie doesn't speak to me as much as I think the Pokemon actually does. Like, its felt on the bottom is like little all turned into each other, into itself, rather than like sticking out, more like a blimp. But I'd probably still put this in B tier. Dialga. This is a Sitting Cuties plushie as well. Unfortunately, like I think some of the felt on its face is a little wonky. And I think I would prefer a Dialga that's, I guess, standing than like a sitting position. But it is a sitting cutie. Like, what can I say? Like, I did get what I bought. So I put this in B tier just because I really like Dialga. Like, I think I bought this more because I just have wanted a Dialga plush for a long time, not because like this one in particular spoke to me. Shinx. I'm gonna rank this with the Luxio together. I bought these with the Luxray all at once just because I wanted to complete the set. And this was the purchase that really made me decide like, oh, like I like Shinx. I've always been kind of about Luxio, and I really only bought these just to have them. And then I was like, this makes me feel empty inside to just buy things like this, like for no real reason. And so I'm gonna put these both in C tier. I don't like hate myself for buying these. It just, I think, taught me that like, oh, I should be a little better with my money. Drillbur, also from Target. He looks so, he's so silly. He's so happy. He looks like he's trying to give a big hug. I put this in B tier just because it's so silly looking. And I really like Extra Drill, but I don't have a plush for that. Chimchar. I think I got this for pre-ordering Diamond and Pearl, the remakes. I've never loved Chimchar a lot. I think it's, especially like this plush, I think its face is so flat. But I do like that it's a keychain, which is fun. I'll still put this in C tier. I also got this Piplup during that because it came with all the plushies for those starters. I think the Piplup's head could be a little like more perfectly round. It's like a little oblong, but like it's not too bad. I do like it a lot. I do think it's pretty cute. I'll put this probably in A tier. Lastly, this Turtwig is so much better made than the Turtwig I got from Target. Like, you can tell that its jaw actually sticks out, its twig is upright, it's a little more happy to see you. So I'm definitely gonna put this in A tier. Wooper from Pokemon Center. It's so derpy looking. It looks so dumb. I don't know if it's like the best plush because like these are like more chibi, so it's like stubs rather than like the actual like fins on its head are supposed to look like. But it makes me happy. I'll put this in B tier. Arceus. I bought this online. Again, this is same as like Giratina's maker, so like the felt ring is kind of wonky. And so I think the rest of the plush is pretty good overall, so I'll put this in B tier. I pre-ordered like the Arceus game from Pokemon Center, but they said they might be delayed, so I canceled my pre-order. But I really wanted to pre-order it because it came with an Arceus Sitting Cutie plush, and so I did not get that, unfortunately. Pidove, also from Target. I do think it's so cute. It has like a little heart on its chest, and it looks like a little nerd with like little dots here that look kind of like glasses to me. I'll put this in C tier because like I think its head shape to me is like a little weird, but I do think it's very cute and it's very squishy. Cresselia, the Sitting Cuties plush. I don't like that its like back ribbon is so like bent out of shape. I think if it was like it like jutted straight out and was like a little smoothed over, I think it'd just be so much more elegant. I also think like the crescent shapes, if they came into the face a little more rather than like sticking out and like jutting out in these like kind of weird asymmetrical directions, it'd just be so much more elegant. But I do love Cresselia. It was the first shiny that I ever got and for legendaries in I think in general, but I got this during Sword and Shield, and so I was like, ooh, now I really like Cresselia. So I'll put this in B, even though I don't think it's like the best made plush. Mime Jr. from Target. I think it's like well made and it's cute, but I'm not like a Mime stan in general, so I'll put this in C. Totodile. I got this online. I think it's like cute and funny. I like that its mouth is like so like just like gaping. I'll probably put this in because I'm not a huge Totodile person either, but I do think this plush is funny, so I'll put this in I guess I don't like the fact that there's like this little line across his face, I guess to keep like so in the mouth, so I'll put this in C for now. We're getting there. We're almost there. Chingling from Target. I think it's super cute. It's super silly looking, but I'm not like a huge Chingling person, and so I'll put this in C tier. Bulbasaur, also from Target. It's winking. Ah! Bulbasaur is one of my, if not my favorite starter of all time. It's the first like Pokemon I ever got just for myself, because the first game I played solo was Fire Red. I like that he's winking. I like that he's just so like, his face is so big. Like his shoulders and face are so much bigger than his like backside in terms of volume. I'll definitely put this in B tier. Oh, it's I'm running out of space. Okay, I'm gonna actually just put this here for now and then reorganize them later when I'm not filming. Bronzor from Target. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. I'm not a huge Bronzor person, so I'll put this in B tier. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay. I went to a career fair at Berkeley to help my company recruit. I am now back. That is my Saturday. Anyways, this is Charmander. I got this also at the convenience store in Berkeley. I don't love this one. It's also like kind of clearly bootleggy, but it was like fairly small and cheap. So I put this in C tier. Next, Mesprit. I got this because I had Azelf and Uxie already and I wanted to complete the set, so I bought this from Pokemon Center on the Sitting Cuties. This one is kind of, it's pretty cute. I don't know if I love that it looks like a sea anemone, because these are like really sticking out rather than like a little closer together. But I think it's like a pretty decent plush. I'll put it in B tier. Then Uxie, last of the Lake Trio. I actually feel like I liked Azelf the most in the games, but then buying this plush, it like really warmed me up more to Uxie. I got this, I think, also on the Universal City Walk. But this is like the same type of plushie that like, I feel like the ones are from Target. They're like little things that are kind of like interesting and weird, like the tails are two strips of fabric that weren't sewn together, so they're split. So you can like just do this with its tail. Also, I the head can go like this, so it feels like its brain can just be unveiled. But for some reason, I still really like this. I'll put this in A. Torterra, a Sitting Cuties plush. I actually really like this plush. I think he's like really cute and he's just like sitting in a very pleasant kind of way. I feel like I liked Torterra a lot more in the Pokemon Snap game that came out recently as well, just because I could see that like, oh, like you're just like this big cute lug. So I'll put this in A tier. I have Mantike. It's a plush from Target. I love him. He's so small. He's so cute. He's so wholesome. I'll put this in A tier. Next to my other Mantike. Nice. Next I have Kirby, which is not a Pokemon. Kricketot. I bought this on Pokemon Center. I bought it because I got a shiny Kricketot, and I really liked it because it's like all gold, and I thought it was really like a cool shiny. And most of my shinies that I got in game were kind of like hard for me to tell that they were shiny, so I was like, special. I also wanted to buy Cricketune, but that one looks kind of wonky, so I feel like this is still pretty cute. I'll put this in B tier. Got Phanpy. I bought this, I think maybe from Amazon or something. Not one of the ones that I normally buy from. This one is cool because there's a little zipper on the bottom. It's so that it can like transform into a Pokeball, and like while that mechanic is like kind of cool, the plushie is kind of like weird, and the stuffing is kind of weird because of the ability to turn into a Pokeball. But Phanpy is like super cute, and I think this plush is like still fairly nice, despite like having like weird construction. I'll give it a B tier. Next, Torchic. I bought this recently because I bought like my friends Aaron and Bernie, the other two Hoenn starters, just because they like really like Hoenn, and so I thought like, oh, like I could be Torchic, Bernie could be Mudkip, and then Aaron would be Trico. I'm not a huge Torchic stan, but this is like a pretty cute plushie, and I feel like for the Sitting Cuties ones, this is like pretty successful. I'll probably give this a B tier. This is from pre-ordering Sword and Shield on PokemonCenter.com. This is Scorbunny. I feel like this is pretty well made. I think it really highlights that Scorbunny is very like frail looking because it's in like very stick figure like. But I do like that as a keychain. I would probably put this in honestly A tier. Next we got Sobble. Sobble's so sad. I think it's like jarring to me how flat Sobble's face is as a like because it's just like, oh, I thought it would stick out a little more, and so that's a little like off-putting to me. But he is very sad, and so I'll put him in B tier. Last one, Grookey. Grookey is the one that I picked when I first started the game. I like that it like bonked things with a stick. I think it's like fairly cute, and I feel like it's pretty well made, so I'll put this also in A tier. Next, Rowlet, also from Pokemon Center, I think from pre-ordering Sun and maybe like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I forget which one. But I remember that one, it's like I only ordered one game, so they gave you one randomly, and so I was very excited that I got Rowlet because it's my favorite one from that generation. He's a very round boy. I feel like this is definitely like really well made. It's like a little denser and very cute. I think of the keychain ones, this is probably the one that I like the most that I got as a pre-order from games, so I'll probably put this in S tier. Okay, next we got Tangela. I got this as a Sitting Cuties plush. I probably bought this because it was something I kind of liked and I needed to hit the $20 shipping limit. I think it's cute. I think it's very funny because it's like, these are like pretty like tightly knotted, and so it's very silly looking. I do think that its face, I feel like the face is really big. I think the tangle should come out a little more. I think that would be a little more accurate to what my vision of Tangela is, but I think it's very funny, so I'll put it in B tier. Clear that my B tier shelf is getting very full. Okay, next we got Shellos. I love this Shellos. I think it's so cute. I think I wanted to buy the pink one as a kid. And in the games, I feel like I always liked the pink one more, but I feel like having spent more time with this plush, I've really grown to like it. I think it's just so cute. I think he's so funny. I'm definitely gonna put this in like, are you an S or an A? I'll put you in A tier. This is from Target. And then I recently bought the pink Gastrodon. Woo, it's so cute. I love it. I think for a Sitting Cutie plush from Pokemon Center, this is like one of the ones that are like pretty well made. Like it has like a cute kind of like a little tilt, like head tilt pose. There's like no like weird felt things. It's just like a very solid Sitting Cutie plush, which is like very nice. I will definitely put, I just got this recently, but I think it's so cute. I'll put this in S. Baby Azurill. I think I bought this because it came in a little egg, and I thought that was like a cute gimmick. It's small. It's probably like one of my smallest plushies that isn't like a keychain, and I think it's so cute. I just bought it from like a Japanese store in the mall, I think. I'll put this in B tier, even though I do think it's really cute. And the reason for that is because I have another Azurill plush. This is I got from Target, and it's my first Pokemon plush toy I think I ever really bought. It would technically be like the second one after the giant Pikachu. So this is my oldest one. I feel like it's held up like surprisingly well given its age. And even though it's like through the years, like I definitely like have ones that I am now like a lot closer to, I feel like I have to pay respects to the OG, and so I will put this in an S. Another recent addition from Pokemon Center Sitting Cuties Plus is a Spheal. I actually saw a Spheal at Target as a kid. There were like 3 in the little batch, and like I really wanted it, but I was like, no, I'll skip it. I'll just like I'll get it next time if I see it. And then I never saw it again. I haven't seen a Spheal plush since, and I've always like regretted not buying it because also back then it was like $5. And so I made it a mission to buy this, and it was tough because it was like sold out for a while, and so when they restocked, I bought it. And I think it's he's very round. I think it's kind of funny because like I thought it'd be like he'd be a little more spherical, but he actually looks like he's standing up right, which is pretty silly. I think I'll put him in A tier. Oh, we're getting down to it. Graduation Pikachu from my friend Aaron. He bought it when I graduated, which I think is really cute. It's very fitting. And I like that it's like blue and yellow because it's like Berkeley colors. Go Bears. Anyways, I will probably give this, I want to say, it's really well made and it's really cute. And I feel like because it's a graduation Pikachu, I will put it as S tier. We love our scholars. Okay. Next, I have Mew. I think this Mew plush is so cute. I know it's like not accurate to like the actual Mew because it's definitely more chibi. But I feel like this is like a really successful chibi version. I got this from Pokemon Center a long time ago, and like the material is definitely a little rougher now that it's like aged quite a bit, but I love this Mew. I'll definitely put this in like S tier. Okay. Cyndaquil. I think this is like maybe like my 3rd plush. Like it's very early. It's also from Target. Again, this one has like definitely aged quite a bit. It's kind of like some wear and tear. It's a little dirty from like carrying it everywhere as a kid. But I really love this one. I've always really loved Cyndaquil. I think it's interesting that the coloration on this one is like a little more like green rather than like a dark navy blue. But yeah, I've always loved this plush. And for that, I'm gonna also just put an S tier. Another really old plush from Target. This is my Chikorita. I think I used to like this one a lot more, but then I think over time, I kind of see that like little things about it. It's like it's just like I think its age is like starting to show. I also know like the leaf has like snapped in the middle, so still very special. I'm definitely gonna put this one in A tier. Next, also from Target, this is a Krogunk. I love Krogunk. He's so trolly. He's so silly. I like that this one has the cheeks already puffed up and he just looks like it's taunting you. I'm definitely gonna put this in S tier. Next, Musharna. I think I also got this at the New York Pokemon Center when I got like the Reshiram, Suicune, and Kyogre. I think. I want to say that's true. I might be wrong. But regardless, like I love Musharna. I remember when like all the Pokemon came out for Gen 5, I had like selected my team already. I like printed out a picture of the Mons. It also included like Hacksaurus, Escavalier, Chandelure, Volcarona, this, and maybe like one more. Oh, and Superior. I love Superior. That was like the team that I like set my sights on. I never like raised all of them, but I still love Musharna. I just think it's like very a wholesome, sleepy big guy. I'm definitely gonna put this in S tier. We got Rayquaza Pikachu. This is from my friend Kara. I think she got it at the Tokyo Sky Tower. And I like that Rayquaza just looks like it's eating the Pikachu. It's like kind of scary looking, but like very fun, silly costume. I know there are like a lot of costume Pikachus, like where they're like wearing different Pokemon. But yeah, I remember carrying around this on my backpack a lot in college, like just like using the little clip. It's very cute. I really like it. I'll put this in A tier. Similarly, I have this other Pikachu with like a shirt that says Okinawa on it. I think I got this from my friend Andrea when she visited Japan. Similarly, I would attach one Pikachu and then attach the other Pikachu onto the other Pikachu and just carry it around at school. Very cute. I think it got its nose dirty a little bit, which is why I stopped doing that. But yeah, I just really love these. I love like ones that I can take around very easily, so I'm definitely gonna put this in A tier. Next, we got Teddy Ursa. Got this from Pokemon Center. I love it. It's so cute. It's so round. It's like the perfect like stuffed bear. I really responded to this one. I don't think I even liked Teddy Ursa that much as a kid, but just like this plushie in particular, it like really speaks to me. I'm definitely gonna put this in S tier. Next, we got Venusaur. He's a little chonky. I don't love Venusaur. I didn't grow up loving Venusaur, especially because I liked Bulbasaur and Ivysaur more. I felt they were more cute. But I think this, like, the way that this Venusaur is just so chonky, it looks like a Sumi because it's, like, so round. It has, like, these, like, soft little petals. I think it makes it so much more appealing to me, and I'll put this in A tier. Togepi. I love Togepi. I've always loved Togepi ever since like the original anime. It's just so cute. It's like a little baby and an egg, and the fact that it got Evo eventually is just so cool to me. I think I got this from Target, and I'm definitely gonna I'll put you in A tier. Okay, next. Got Applin, also, I think a birthday present from Aaron. I love Applin. I love Appleton even more because Appleton is just like this apple pie dragon who's just so round, but I have to love the original as well. I'm gonna put this in A tier just because I think Applin is such a silly Pokemon. Next, we got Snivy. I love Snivy. I think I got this from the same site that I got like Dragonite and Giratina from. I remember when Snivy first came out, I thought it was just like one of the coolest starters. It's so smug looking, and it just has such a like clear attitude as a Pokemon, which I love. I also feel like this plush is like really well made. I like how like pointed it is. And I think that it helps that it has like a little stiffer of a material rather than something really squishy and soft all the way through. And I think it just captures the essence of Snivy so well. Like it really is just so sassy. I love it. I'm definitely gonna put this in S tier. Next we got Ralts. This one is from Target. I think this plush like really drew me to Ralts because I didn't love Ralts growing up. And I was never like a Gardevoir stan, but just like now I really respond to it. I think it looks like a little frail, a little sad, but like it has the hopes become stronger, and then I play Gardevoir and Pokemon Unite, so I like it so much more now, and I think because of the way it's grown on me, I'm definitely gonna put this in S. Alright, almost there. We got Christmas Applin. This is definitely like an SS. I bought 2 of these, and I gave one to Jasper because in the games you're supposed to give like someone that you love an Applin. And so we both have these like matching Christmas ornament looking keychains. I think it's just like really silly. It's like really dumb. It's like and yeah, I just love it, like this concept. And for that, I put this also at SS. Okay. I got Ditto Bulbasaur. I bought this with my friend Joanna because she has like I think a Ditto Squirtle and Charmander for her and her boyfriend. I love him. He's so small. He's so derpy. This is the one that I continue to put on my backpack today. I think because like since the color is like a little darker, it doesn't get as dirty easily as things like the Pikachus or the Rowlet. So I think like even though it's been with me for quite a few like plane flights and stuff like that, it's like still pretty clean relatively. So, definitely put this on like an SS tier as well. It's just like my traveling companion. Okay, then Bulbasaur. I had a small Bulbasaur from Target that I bought as a kid. I think I lost that while I was at Berkeley, unfortunately. So when I went to Japan during my study abroad with my friends, this is the thing that I bought along with Gumi and Litwick. But this is the first one that I bought when I went to the Pokemon store, Pokemon Center store. Because I looked through all the plushies and was like, oh, like what's like really speaking to me? I almost bought a Spritzy. I almost bought like I think a couple other things, but I realized like, oh, like I really wanted a Bulbasaur to like replace the one that I had lost. And I like that this one is like, I think at first I was like, oh, but it's so textured and so much bigger than the small Target one that I had bought. But it's really grown on me. Now this is like one of my favorite plushies. I think it's just like very unique for its texture and it's very cuddly and soft. And I think it really just brings out the charm of Bulbasaur. And for that, it's also a double S. Now, ooh, Applin. Now, I think we're almost done. I have a thing that isn't really a Pokemon, but is like related. I have this like Hatena hat. Hatu. Hey. I won't rank this because it's not a plush, but I do love it. I got it from Pokemon Center. It's very funny. It's very silly. I've only worn this once in public. I did feel like a fool, but worth it. Next, you've probably seen off to the side. Big Slowpoke does not fit on my shelf. I sleep with it on my queen bed. It takes up like half the bed. I love him. He is like my triple S for sure. It's just so big. It's like
It's super heavy, super dense. When I'm like lonely and I'm like thinking about my boyfriend, I just cuddle like Slowpoke, which is like sad, but it's fine. It's good. That's what long distance does. But yeah, Slowpoke is my triple S. I really love it. And then let me quickly unwrap these. I bought these recently. I wanted to keep them in the bag for a bit, but I didn't do the bit. Oh. So these are wedding Pikachus. Ah! This one's in a tuxedo, and this one is like in like more traditional Japanese garb. I got these from Pokemon Center. They released like a wedding line. So there's like ones in like wedding dresses and like more like wedding traditional attire for like women and like more female presenting. But basically, like, I thought it'd be so cute to have gay Pikachus. They're getting married. And I bought these originally because I wanted to like do a bit with Jasper. I wanted to like get them and then bring them to Hawaii and then fake propose. Well, and then like have like take a picture of it and post it and like on Instagram just to tell people like, look, we have a fake proposal. But then Jasper was like, no, this is a terrible idea. And so I was like, fine, I'll leave them here. So I did not take these with us to Hawaii. But yeah, I just think they're so cute. I love that like their clothing is like fairly detailed. Like you can tell that this is like multiple pieces in his suit, and that there's like all these like line work on the bottom of this Pikachu over here. I will definitely put these. I'm usually not like a huge Pikachu person despite having a lot of Pikachus. But I think because it reminds me of Jasper, I'll put these in S tier. And I think it's funny because I asked Jasper which one he wanted to be. Because originally in my mind I was like, oh, I'm probably going to be the weeb one and then Jasper will be the tuxedo one. But I actually like the tuxedo one better. But then Jasper wanted to be the Japanese looking one. So I was like, yes! It works perfectly. That's what love is. So I put these in my S tier. Okay, so that's all my Pokemon plushies and I ranked them. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.